The use of professional money and risk management is your foundation to financial success. Why? Money management will tell you how many shares to buy. It's the most crucial decision a trader or investor faces. It determines your risk and profit. It's a defensive concept that keeps you in the game to play another day. Risk management will limit your losses and protect your profits by using a stop loss and trailing stop. Some may prefer to use a technical stop. Welcome. My name is Joseph Barrington Liu, and after a dozen years helping novice and experienced traders and investors, I found that this knowledge, or lack of it, being the major reason why most lose money. This is your trading summary page, and it will calculate and display your performance to date, your profit loss, win-loss ratios, trade expectancy, and a lot more. The first thing we do is click on the Create New Load Portfolio. We name it and hit Create New Portfolio. Okay, here we have the portfolio. Now click on the Settings button. The risk management default settings here can be altered to suit your own risk tolerance or local market prices. Now the higher the ATR multiplier and percentage stop, the further your trailing stop will be from your last closing price. Here, for example, when the price is above $3.49 and below $4.50 and in profit, your ATR trailing stop will be set 2 times the current ATR value below the highest high since entry, and your percentage stop set 10% below the last close. If you prefer to use a technical stop, it'll be the stop in control. The money management default settings here calculate for each new trade your recommended share quantity, maximum risk, and initial stop loss exit price based on the fixed percentage method. Now I prefer to use 19% rather than 20% for maximum trade size, because with 5 open trades I'll still have 5% out of the market to allow for other costs such as data, slippage, etc. Now let's alter some settings. We'll increase the ATR and percentage values for shares below $1.50 and increase them for shares above $7.49. Now here, simply enter the currency you're trading. Now click on Add Directories to select your Metastock database. Now navigate to the Metastock directory by first clicking on C drive, then Shares, and then AUASX. But this will vary depending on your data supplier. And hit OK. Now let's set our brokerage fees and charges. Click on Save Settings. Now click on Change Capital down here next to the Settings button. Enter your starting capital, let's say $25,000, and hit Deposit. Now hit Change Capital again if you have any other deposits or withdrawals. Now let's create another portfolio called Long-Term Investing. Click here. Enter your new settings from this portfolio. Hit Settings button. Hit Save Settings. Now click on Change Capital and enter. Let's say $50,000. Now here is your help file. Click on it and read the contents. You'll need Adobe Reader, but let's close it for now and begin. Click on the New Trade button. You can see here the trading capital and available cash is displayed. Let's select the short trade by clicking here and click in the symbol box. Scroll down and select A and enter ALL in the security box and hit OK. Now here it's calculated your initial stop loss based on the last close. Click in the sell date box here and click on Friday the 1st of February as your anticipated short sell date for this example and hit OK. Here the recommended sell quantity is 471 shares based on the last close of 990, where it has also allowed for brokerage. So we place an order with our broker. to sell short 471 shares of ALL at market at open on Friday. But it opens higher, and we end up with 471 shares of ALL at 10.05. We alter our sell price to 10.05. We have also included a trade journal, a simple but vital method of recording information about each trade, why you bought or sold a share, any influences that may have affected the share price, company announcements, etc. Now here, next trade at, it'll suggest to you when to look for another trade. Here, for example, at or below $8.88. It looks at the share's current volatility and determines the likelihood of it being at or above break-even if the current stop is hit. Okay, let's look for another share and assume your first trade is up 1,000. How do you calculate your trade size for the new trade? 19% of 25,000, 19% of 26,000, that's your initial 25 plus 1,000 profit, or 19% of 20,000, which is what you have left. In fact, all three are wrong. JBL Risk Manager will correctly calculate and recommend how many shares you should buy or sell based on your trading capital plus or minus the profit or loss you would make or lose if every open position was closed at its current stop. Let's open another short trade, WBC. This time, click on New Trade. Now our break-even price for WBC was automatically calculated at 25.51, shown here. And until this is hit, your initial stop remains in control. The break-even price was broken on the 6th, so now the battle between our two trailing stops begin. Here the ATR stop is dominating at 24.88, as it's lower than the percentage stop at 25.54. This would reverse for long trades. Now if our trailing stop was hit, we would then click in the buy date box here, enter the next trading day, and then enter our buy to cover price using the latest closing price, 23.65 in this example. Now I should point out there is one other stop that may not be obvious. That's a time stop, and an exit is triggered if the closing price has not hit your break-even price within 10 days, but some long-term investors may choose to ignore. I've also included power pivot levels. Difficult to quickly say, but was originally used by floor traders to give them a quick way to determine where the market was heading during the course of the day. Also used by institutional and experienced traders to help them determine where there is a bearish or bullish bias. And because so many traders follow them, you will often find that the market reacts at these levels, just as they do on a 200-day moving average. That's all on Power Pivot for now. Let's move on. Hit Save Trade. Now back to our trading summary page, we see a detailed report regarding the performance of both our long and short trades. So for any future trades, simply select a portfolio, select whether a short or a long trade, symbol, anticipated buy date, and then just adjust any prices when necessary, and that's it. Now if you would like a free 14-day trial of the program, simply click on the link on the right and enter JBL Risk Manager into Google. You have nothing to lose and so much to gain. Also available from resellers worldwide. That's all for now. Any comments or suggestions regarding the program or this demo would be welcomed. Thank you for your time. My name is Joseph Barrington Liu, and I wish you all trading success.